I just created I've just been creating things for Hex because I want Hex to do well. I mean, I've got a Hex bag myself. I can pump. I figured out I can pump my own bags by doing certain things, and it turns out I think if you create a good product, then it can both be a good product and promote Hex further. So it was kind of nice that Steph reached out because it's like, I don't know. The one thing that I was trying to figure out how we need to solve is like, we need better onboarding. Like it's too hard and it's too, just like you go from different app to different app and like, you don't know how to stake right. I mean, there's way too much information for the average person. Wild. But it's primarily been Steph kind of took over, like managing and like reaching out to other platforms. And he's primarily focused on doing like the UI stuff because that's really what he's good at. And he's like good at understanding what the user might see and how they might interact with the app. So obviously both simplify it and combine things into one product.
The goal is to show even people that are not in X that this is a financial product and you can get very competitive yield, right? Most people don't need to understand more than that. It's a financial product and you can get very high yield. And this is how it compares to what you would naturally get with your bank or even imagine that on the weekly basis, you would have a little competition per league. So right now we're creating through HEX.live this system of leagues. I think we're gonna port that over onto Staker. And within your league, you every week there's a staking competition that we would be rewarding either in X or most likely in X, depending on how long you've been staking. Yeah, just inviting everybody can enter, and so we're gonna just pilot this kind of few things or just make the whole things a bit more interesting in the short term while thinking about the long term. That's the goal. So
we're trying to further incentivize and also like let people understand how to stake better, but simpler. Like it's just too complex to understand exactly how the shares work and how you should stake. You gotta know Hex pretty deeply. But if you can see some sort of estimate or some sort of projection, maybe what your returns might look like, and then like you can kind of dial it up or down earlier or later into the future, depending on like how aggressive you are. So these are the kind of things that we're keeping in mind. And what Steph shared is like this much. When he first came to me, he had like a 3-page document of like what we were gonna do. And like since then we've added like a ton of things to it. So I mean